Going on YouTube, Centex Collector here with the 2021 Haro Master DMC, teal and turquoise colorway. I put in 20 miles on it last night, so I got a good little ride. We'll go over some stuff, but last night my brake cable went out. And then sprocket issue, but I pretty much gutted the bike, and we'll go over it real quick. So got the grips swapped out for the Merit grips. Kept the stock Pro Max on for now. I may swap that out for a box 3 like I did on the Haro, but I kept it for now since it's chrome and it matches the stem. Haro lineage stem, chrome. And you know, the headset was chrome, so I hate chrome, but I kept it for now. Brake cable, stock. Tires, I went with these funky Colt Vans blue camos, which I thought really popped and looked cool with the white R4 mags, 26 inch. I got those shipped from Denmark. I think it's called Skate Shop or something, but they're out of Denmark. Got here fairly quickly. Then the R4 mags, you've seen my videos, got yellow pair. But the 26 inch, they only come in white and black with this spoke pattern. With my Haro, I got those 5 spoke. And just like the old school Haro Master from late 80s, early 90s, I like this top freestyle bar. I want the white seat post, clamp, tangent, stock seat post, stock seat. Got the Mission 3-piece crank arms. Which I think Mission may be crappy parts, because I had a Mission chain. I went to the KMC because the Mission chain was like, paint was flaking off, just wasn't working right. So I ditched the Mission chain, went back to KMC. Got Odyssey pedals in sky blue. Kept the Haro team disc on here because I just like the old school, mid-school look on it with this. I did have to put a spacer because these crank arms, I guess this may be like a 22 millimeter something hole for the disc. And then the spindle is 19 millimeters. So I went to our local bike shop, Empire, and got the spacer for like $3. Last night when I was riding, somehow, some way, it popped out. So I had to stop and on a group ride at one of our stops and got that together. Mission cranks is 170 millimeter. I think they're cheapy because you got this on both sides. And I don't know, we'll see. Couldn't find 175, some with the 170s. We'll see how long I keep them. Stock rear brake, Pro Max, stock pads. Got some Answer chain tensioners in white. But I'm really debating. I like that team disc just because that look of the Haro, but I'm debating on going maybe a white or blue or teal or turquoise disc. But the white may be too much because I got white crank arms, so we'll see what I do. But I really like that team disc. White dice valves. Seen pretty much all my bikes have dice valves. Bottom bracket, I did Colt bottom bracket. So yeah, I pretty much gutted this thing for the most part, but it rides great once I got the brake adjusted, thanks to Matt and our Captex group ride. Captex Cruisers ride every Thursday night in Austin downtown. But he helped me with that and get my sprocket back together, so great to have a bunch of guys. They're helpful and handy and know how to wrench, because I hate dealing with brakes. That's like my nemesis. But yeah, it was, other than that, I mean, it was a great ride. I like 26 inches. If you like to jump and be nimble, the 26 inch is definitely a fun ride. This is like my secondary or backup bike, because I do have a 29-inch Haro pistol if you've seen my other YouTube videos. Got this from Flatland Fuel, just like my Haro pistol. I forget the price now. Only $29 for shipping. Those guys are great at Flatland Fuel. I've gotten 3 bikes from there, plus a Haro Fusion crankset from those guys, because they pretty much carry Haro bikes, because GT, they say, is difficult to deal with. So if you're looking for any Haro bikes, they have some others too, but primarily Haro. The bars are stock. I was debating on getting the knee savers. They're a little higher, and they're chrome on the outside, but you know, they're this color in the middle, that turquoise color. But these are called freestyle bars, 7-inch rise. But yeah, I'm really digging this bike. I love my 29er. The seat's actually pretty comfortable. Like I said, I did 20 miles last night, DMC for Dennis McCoy. But the seat's actually really, Haro makes good, comfortable seats. I know some guys like those Brooks saddles, but that stock seat's been comfortable. The seat post, I just kept that again because it's chrome and it matches the stem and headset. I was debating on going white there. Seat post clamps been kind of wonky. I ordered the right size, but I just have to tighten it a little more from the bolt side. But like I said, I pretty much got this thing. You know, these bottom brackets, stock bottom brackets suck on any of the bikes, really, unless you get a really high-end bike. But yeah, overall, I just love the way it came out. Usually I don't go funky with the tires like that. I keep it pretty simple, but I liked how the blue and the white offset the teal and the turquoise. Instead of going with white pedals, I went with sky blue to try to offset that teal and turquoise too. But yeah, 2021 Haro Master DMC 26-inch. Let me know what you guys think. I was debating on doing a gyro on this to run a front brake, because they just have this hole here, and I'm not a fan of the side pull brake, so you can actually put a mount that has posts for the V-brake. So I was debating on doing that or going with disc brakes, because I couldn't get them to work on the 29er. That adapter just wouldn't sit right. It kept shifting forward. But I'm thinking with these rims, there's a little more space here in between. I can probably get that adapter in there and have it stay. But yeah, guys, great bike. Like, comment, subscribe. JJ out.